Body said to undergo a projection we consider. Okay, listen carefully, students. A body said to be projected from a height h above the ground we consider, students. Is that clear? The horizontal distance covered by it is x, students. Now, suppose if I ask you for the mathematical relation, students, what exactly the height over here will be? The height can be written in terms of what? Half g t squared. Can I get my h in negative? Yes, I can get my h in negative if in case g is negative. If I want to go for time, can I get the formula for time also? Why not? The formula for time will be equal to what? Time will be equal to what? Under root 2 h by g. That's the time of flight we can consider. If in case if I happen to go for height in terms of horizontal range, students, what exactly speed along the horizontal is? Speed is equal to distance upon time, students. So now can I substitute over here? It's half g. Instead of time, can I run x square by u? So this becomes your formula for what? Equation of a projectile, students. But this is for half projectile we consider. Launching it from a certain height above the ground we consider, students. क्या ये three formulas clear हुए, students? Height, time, height with respect to x horizontally. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Parthi, yes, that I'll do it in the coming week. All Tuesdays I'll be working out with that. Don't worry. And that's what I saw.
Okay, sir.
So I would have been much more happy with that. Yana and Shona are the two people who will answer for you all. Don't worry. Okay, these two people will answer for you all. The assignment part of it. Don't worry. Okay, because today I want to finish with this part also. Because only I thought so I had 2 lectures in the coming week, but 1 lecture went for the boards. That's the reason. Okay, students, are these 3 mathematical relations clear with all of you all?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Now, suppose if I give you at point P, okay, if I ask you students, what exactly the velocity, instantaneous velocity, that is velocity at point P. So if in case if I ask you velocity at point P, having coordinates x comma y, is that clear? After time T, then students, what exactly the formula will be? Then you can say that the velocity can be resolved into 2 components. If I say the velocity along x-axis I can consider will be equal to u itself only. Okay, that's a velocity along x-axis I can consider vx. Final velocity along x-axis that remains constant. The velocity along y-axis, and this is the resultant velocity. What's the velocity along y-axis if I want to go for the students?
Minus
How do you
GT
do it?
J cap.
Minus GT.
Yes. That means velocity along students, velocity along x-axis kya hoga? Will be equal to simply ui. Velocity along y-axis will be equal to what?
Minus GT J cap.
Yes. So what exactly the resultant velocity we consider is? It's ui minus gt j cap. क्या ये clear हुआ? Can I get the
Yes.
magnitude?
Yes, sir.
अगर मैंने magnitude पूछा, can you get the magnitude of this?
Yes,
Under
sir.
root of U square plus minus GT the whole square.
Absolutely. Means can I say it will be simply u square plus g square t square? Agree, students?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ये है तुम्हारा velocity consider. Now suppose अगर मैंने पूछा what exactly the displacement? What exactly the displacement, students? Displacement. And after time t we consider. Then displacement will be what? Displacement along x-axis and displacement along y-axis we consider. So can I say?
Along x-axis.
Yes, along x-axis what will be?
UTI cap.
Absolutely correct. What exactly displacement? So speed along x-axis is displacement we consider upon time we consider. Agreed? So what exactly the distance we consider? U into t. Is this clear? Absolutely correct. Whereas if in case if I happen to go for y-axis, what exactly the consider will be? With respect to
Minus half
y-axis,
GT.
Minus half GT square.
Minus half GT.
where is very, very correct in that case. That means now if I happen to consider with respect to it, this is minus half gt we consider in this case. Can I substitute this back? Yes. So the resultant displacement we consider is along x-axis I can write down as what? If in case if I want to put it, it will be ut. Agreed? Along which
Sir,
axis we consider?
minus
Yes.
half GT square T, it should be T square.
Yeah, oh, sorry. Minus half gt square. And what's the relation I can simply go for it? I can go for separately consider displacement along x. और इसके लिए तुमने कौन सा formula use किया? S is equal to ut
S
plus
is
1
equal
into
to
t.
UT plus R.
Yes. तो ये होगा तुम्हारा डिस्प्लेसमेंट भी कंसिडर रिजल्टेंट आफ्टर टाइम t. क्या ये क्लियर हुआ स्टूडेंट्स?
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes, sir.
suppose if this particular part, if this particular body strikes the ground, please everybody, when it strikes the ground, can you find out the direction of the resultant alpha? So can I say alpha will be equal to what? Tan inverse. Can I say this is Vy and this is Vx? Final velocity, vertical onwards along y-axis, and this is Vx. Can I get the direction of the resultant students alpha tan inverse? Is this clear to all of you all?
Yes.
So please listen carefully. Whenever they ask you questions on to half projectile, you should know what exactly the formula for height, you should know the formula for time of flight, you should know what exactly the equation of trajectory we consider, velocity at any instantaneous position or after time t, displacement at any instant of time we consider, and when it strikes the ground, the angle we consider or the direction we consider of the result. Is this clear? Can I
Yes.
erase
Yes,
this?
sir.
क्या मैं इसको erase कर दूं अभी?
Yes.
Okay. Aditi, 19 meter in 10 seconds. Essence is equal to U plus A by 2.
Sir, that was my mistake.
Q.
That
Q
was
mistake
my
किया?
mistake.
You did a mistake in
sir.
that?
No. I mistakenly sent it to you.
Okay, fine. But you got that answer or what? तुम्हें मिला वो
I was
answer?
making a PDF of the questions.
Okay,
Yes,
fine.
sir.
But
It is correct.
okay.
Answer is 2.
I thought so. It's your doubt. That's why I said it right now.
No.
Okay, can I erase the students? Can I erase the students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This means now you're going to solve right now. Page number 72, students. Everybody, please have a look onto page number 72. I wanted to solve right now question number 23, question number 24, question number 25.
So we have
Page number.
solved these 3.
Pardon?
We have solved 23. The 3 questions.
Acha, 23, 24, 25, you have done it?
Yes, sir.
Sir, we did only 23.
Yes, sir. 23 is done.
Okay. Those who have done with 24, can anybody tell me about 24? Chalo bolo about 24. Somebody said it 24 also we have done. Tell me. A bomb is dropped from an airplane when it is directly above the target at a height of 1000 meter. The aeroplane is moving horizontally with the speed of 500 kilometers per hour. By how much distance will the bomb will miss the target? Somebody has done it, isn't it? Okay, part 3, Shwani and Sanjana. Part 3, carry on. Come on, you answer.
Yes, sir. Sir, I directly applied the formula for the range because we need to find the horizontal distance.
Okay,
So,
so what's the formula you
yeah,
consider?
range is equals to U under root 2H upon G. U is here 500 kilometer per hour. We'll convert it into meter per second, and that would be 138.89 meter per second. And H is 1000 and G is 9.8. Solving, we get 1983.34.
Okay, tell me once again, what's the mathematical formula you said?
U under root 2H upon G.
U under root.
Under root 2H upon G.
So that is time you took it, na? Time of flight you
Yeah.
considered.
Yeah, I
Okay,
took the formula for range, I'm saying.
fine. So I thought, okay, no, you use as such. That's just on a student. So what she's trying to say. Please, we are trying to go for question number 24, students. The aircraft is over here. Please, everybody listen carefully. The aircraft means अगर कोई भी object को तुम launch करोगे ना, students. Okay, suppose अगर तुम्हारा target ये है, students, never to drop an object exactly when you're top of it. If you try to launch a particular object, it will have a propulsion in the forward direction. यानी टारगेट तुम्हारा यहाँ पे है, यहाँ से अगर तुम रिलीज करोगे तो स्टूडेंट्स वो ऑब्जेक्ट या बॉम्ब यहाँ पे स्ट्राइक होगा. It will not hit the target at all. If I want to hit the target, my launching should be somewhere from behind. So the question asks is, how much does it misses by? Now the height they've given to you is how much? 1000 meters. So that's h given to you. With what velocity is trying to move? It's 500 kilometers per hour. Can I convert it into meters per second? Yes, it's 500 into 5 by 18. I can get my answer in meter per second. What exactly the question asks is, how much does it misses the target? That's range. Since we know that the speed along x-axis is the distance covered upon time taken, so what exactly distance will be equal to? Speed into time. Speed तुम्हारे हाथ में है in that case. Time तुम्हें नहीं पता. Can you tell me what's the formula for time of flight in this case for half projectile? तो formula क्या था? What is the formula? Time is equal to what? Under root
of 2h by g.
आ गया तुम्हारा आंसर. Now see, u कितना दिया? How much is u is given to me? So this is 500 into 5 by 18 meter per second into under root time. Time is equal to what? 2h by g. And can I say it's 2 into 1000? G, what they've told you to take it? They've told you to take 9.8.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Into
Yes,
10 we
sir.
consider. So solving this part of it, students, this becomes 49. Okay, there are two hundreds in that case. So this will be 10 by 7, 500 into 5 by 18. Solving this becomes your answer for range in meter. Is this clear to all of you, students?
Yes, sir.
Students, is the 24th clear? All of
Yes,
you all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I erase
So
this?
it should be
24?
100 by 7,
Pardon?
not 10 by 7. It should
Oh, sorry, 100
be
by 7.
100 by 7, sir.
100 by 7, absolutely correct. This is 100 and 100, 100 by 7. Okay, this will be 100 by 7. Students, this is 10,000. So root of 10,000 will be 100. Root of 49 will be 7. Janani, are you getting it? Are you there, Janani?
Yes, sir.
She's not there. She's not there on the seat. She's not there at all sitting over there. I could hear it from a far distance.
Sir,
So she doesn't-
my speaker was muted. That's
Okay. So smart you are. Okay, students. Can I erase this?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
'25th. Anybody done the 25th one? 25th. Parth, Sneha, and Suhani. Hati. Okay, Sneha, come on, answer Sneha. You raised your hand. Students, we are
Yes,
going
sir.
for question number 25th. Okay, let me read the question first. Okay. Again, please attention for 25 students. A body is projected horizontally from top of a cliff with a velocity of 9.8 meter per second. Find the time elapsed before the magnitude of horizontal and vertical component of the velocities of the body becomes equal. You have to find out the time elapsed. Agreed? Before the magnitude of horizontal time elapsed. Okay. Before the magnitude of horizontal and vertical component of the velocity of the body becomes equal. So the horizontal and the vertical component. Okay. That means V along x-axis and V along y-axis become equal. Yes, answer.
Yes, sir. Sir, here it is given that it is fired with so it's projected with a initial velocity of 9.8 meter per second. So the horizontal velocity would also be equal to the initial horizontal velocity, horizontal component of velocity, that is 9.8 meter per second. And it is
Absolutely
also
correct.
mentioned that horizontal and vertical components are equal. Thus, in
Mhm.
that case, if we consider v cos theta as 9.8, v sin theta would also be 9.8. And we also know
Mhm.
that the vertical velocity is given by the formula minus gt. Since we have to find the time, we can ignore the negative sign. So
Mhm.
9.8 is equal to g into t, which is g is 9.8. And on
Mhm.
solving, we get time is 1 second.
Absolutely correct. Students, ये question था क्या? ये question क्या था? सिर्फ तुम्हें equate करना था. Students, you have to simply consider the finding out the time when the horizontal and the vertical components are equal. मुझे ये बताओ students, अभी तुम launch करोगे, a particle is said to be launched, okay, from a certain height with an initial velocity 9.8 meter per second. It's going horizontally. Students, abhi now if I say the body is going horizontal in this case, so ux will be 9.8. If I want to go for its vertical velocity, chalo, let us go for vertical velocity. So can I say vy, uy, acceleration along y-axis, and t? Please, this is the equation for vertical. At the same time, the body will have. Now, suppose if I say, what is the initial vertical velocity? Does the body has initial vertical velocity? No, it's zero. It's thrown horizontally. But at a particular instant, students, at a particular instant, it will have u, it will have vx, and it will have vy. We consider. ये vy इस instant क्या है? vx क्या है, students? vx क्या है? वो ux ही है. और यही इसके components हैं. If I happen to go for this, the components are vx and vy itself only. These are the two components. One is horizontal, which is actually 9.8 only. Vertical क्या होगा? ये formula ले लो. So vy is equal to 0 minus g into t we consider. Now when I try to solve the question accordingly, what exactly we consider? So now if I happen to consider your vy is equal to minus gt, can I equate the two we consider? Yes, sir. Your vy is equal to what? Is equal to your ux we consider. We get your answer accordingly. What is your vy we consider? So your vy, your velocity we consider is what? We take it in terms of minus 9.8 into t. Agreed. What exact velocity along x-axis we consider is? If I happen to go for it, 9.8. Now, should I get time in negative? Should I get time in negative in this case?
No.
No. Why is it so? That means what exactly I should go for? I should go for simply the magnitude of their velocity. Find out the time elapsed when the vertical component and the horizontal component are equal. So now when I try to equate it, what exactly time will be equal to? It's simply 1 second. Is this clear? Yani, please pay attention. What she said is, agar you try to take theta over here, and if I take v, students, v के component क्या हो जाएगा? एक होगा v cos theta. वो x axis की तरफ है, और वो actually तुम्हारा क्या है? 9.80 है. v sin theta, students, which is along y-axis, is nothing but vy only. Vy only, and that is equal to how much? Minus g. You have to just equate these two, and the magnitude of them should be equated to get your time. So what's the answer for time will be equal to how much? 1 second. Students, is this clear to all the students in the group?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shona, are you getting it, Shona? Udit?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Vidhi, are you there, Vidhi? Vidhi, are you there? Okay, because you have two devices, Vidhi.
So there are actually two videos.
Oh, fine. That other Vidhi, she went off now. Left. Okay, fine. Students, can I erase this now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I want to solve question number 26 and 27. Is 26 done by anyone? Sneha has done it. Pathway has done it. Suhani, Aditi, Khyati. Okay, Khyati, you answer. Khyati, answer for 26th.
Yes, sir. Sir, we have to find the height, maximum height, time of flight, and horizontal range. And the velocity is given as 30 meter per second square, and it makes 30 degree with vertical. So it will make 60 degree with horizontal. So the theta equals to 60 degree. So the formula for maximum height is u square sine square theta by 2g. So we will substitute the value 30 square sine square 60 by 2 into 9.8.
Okay.
So we will get 34.44 meter.
Okay.
Then the formula for time of flight is 2u sine theta by g.
Okay,
So
fine.
2 into 30 into sine 60 by 9.8. So we will get the answer as 5.3 seconds.
Okay.
Horizontal, horizontal range is given as u square sine 2 theta by g. We can also write it as u square 2 sine theta cos theta by g. So
Okay.
again we will substitute the value. We will get answer as 45 root 3, which is 79.52.
Fine, absolutely correct. Students, this question was a very, very straightforward question. ये सारे students को आना चाहिए. If the strength of the class is right now 25, all 25 students should be able to get it. Students. Nobody should say that I'm not able to get it. Whether it's all the students right now. Because ये एक straightforward question. The students, these are all straightforward formulas. Now, if in case if I just read it and I'll give you the formula, students, that you can try it out also later on. If in case if I give you the question, students, a body is projected from the ground with a velocity of 30 meter per second. दिया है the body is projected at 30 meter per second, students, from the ground. Okay, this is the projection we consider: vertical, horizontal, x-axis, and y-axis. So this is your u with which you are projecting it. Okay, making an angle of 30 degrees with a vertical. Students, 30 degrees with a vertical दिया है, तो या तो तुम इसके component ले लो, ये cos होगा sin होगा, doesn't make any difference. अगर तुम्हें ये 60 because she took it 60, तो 60 ले लो, कोई problem. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? What is the horizontal velocity along x-axis? It will be u cos 60, students. Agreed? Notice u cos 60 will be 30 into cos of 60 will be equal to half. Agreed? So what exactly the velocity along x-axis? 15 meter per second. What exactly velocity along y-axis, students? uy क्या हो जाएगा? u sine 60. How much is u? 30. What is sine 60? Root 3 by 2. What's my answer? 15 root 3 meter per second. So since you have got the two velocities, horizontal and vertical, we consider initial. Question क्या पूछा उन्होंने? Find the maximum height. यानी उन्होंने क्या पूछा है? H max. Maximum height पूछा है. फिर क्या पूछा उन्होंने? Time of flight, capital T. Time of flight they're asking you. Time taken from point of projection to the point of landing. And finally, the horizontal range. Students, don't you think so? These are straightforward formulas. Height का formula बताया था, u square sine square theta by 2g. Time of flight, 2u sine theta by g. Range, u square sine 2 theta by g. हाँ students, क्या ये direct formulas है कि नहीं है? Everybody should get the answer. सिर्फ फर्क ये है कि यहाँ पे theta डाल दो ना. What is theta? This is the angle theta, 60 degrees. You know what exactly sine of 60? Sine of 60 will be equal to how much? Root 3 by 2. The rest is all calculation. लेकिन इसको स्क्वायर करना है, इसको स्क्वायर करना है, तो इसको स्क्वायर करोगे तो क्या आंसर होगा? 3 by 4. यहाँ पे sine of 60 क्या हो जाएगा? Simply root 3 by 2. यहाँ पे sine 2 theta, students. Sine of 2 into 60. Sine of 120. Students, what is sine of 120? What is sine of 120?
Root 3 by
3 by 2. The answer is the same. What exactly she did? She took a sine 2 theta, got 2 sine theta cos theta. And then she substituted value. But sine 2 theta is sine of 120. The answer is the same. Please, this is a straightforward and direct to answer. Please substitute the value. U दिया हुआ है, G तुम्हें पता है. Substitute the values and get the answer for. Is this clear to all of your students? 26 question.
Yes, sir.
Can I erase this?
1 minute, sir. Done, sir.
Okay. Students, right now I want to solve question number 38 and 39 of the same in chapter. First solve 38, then solve 39. Oh, Sneha has already solved it. Good.
Sir, actually, I forgot to lower my hand. Sorry.
Okay, fine. But I thought so you raised it. I wanted to ask you then. हम लोग पीछे का कुछ questions करेंगे, students. 38 and 39, all of you will do it right now. Vidhi, Paul, how much did you get it, Vidhi, Paul, in the exams? Can you post it? Okay. So Anya's got the answer. Anybody else? Sanjana has also got it. Yana has also got it. Fine. Suhani, you will be solving 38 and Yana is going to solve 39. Okay?
Yes.
And Vidhi, Paul, I'm waiting for your message. How much marks you have got it? You're jumping in and out. Hope you're listening to me. Okay. 5 students have got it. Swani, Sanchana, Yana, Kathy, and Sneha. Swani, can you answer for this one? For 38.
Yes, sir. So for we have to find the change in momentum. So the formula for change in momentum is minus 2 mu sine theta. So in the place of so I have used the formula, and in the place of theta I have used 45 degrees. So minus 2 mv into 1 upon root 2. So I by solving
How
it,
do you get 1 upon root 2?
sine 45 degree.
Okay. And what made you to say that it's 2 mu sine theta?
What, sir?
What made you to say 2 mu sine theta?
We had derived the formula for the change in momentum.
Can you derive it once again?
Yes, sir. So the initial velocity will be u cos theta plus u sine theta, and the final velocity is u cos theta minus u sine theta. So initial minus final will be minus 2 u sine theta.
Okay. This is what you're trying to say?
Yes, sir.
So what exactly a change in momentum will be equal to? M into final momentum?
In that final momentum, you wrote u sine theta on the x-axis.
Sorry, u cos theta, and this will be u sine theta. Okay, so change in momentum is final minus the initial. Okay, so mass remaining constant. So what exactly final I'll consider will be minus u sine theta j cap plus u cos theta I cap minus initial we consider in that case. So this will be minus u sine theta j cap minus u cos theta I cap, students. So ये cancel हो जाएगा, बचेगा क्या? Minus 2 mu sine theta j cap, and that's your change in momentum in vector. Is this clear to all the students who are into this particular meeting, students? All the students who are right now? Students, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Please, and this part is already told to you. So now this is, now if I happen to go for changing a momentum with respect to magnitude, we consider it simply 2 mu sine theta. यानी हो क्या रहा है स्टूडेंट्स, तुम्हारा जो हॉरिजॉन्टल है ना, फाइनल माइनस इनिशियल, वो क्या होगा? फाइनल माइनस इनिशियल, डायरेक्शन विल गेट रिवर्स, ये कैंसिल हो जाएगा, तो बचेगा क्या? ये तुम्हारा इनिशियल और ये फाइनल है, बस इनका दोनों का डिफरेंस, आंसर विल बी ट्वाइस. सो दिस इज 2 mu with what angle it has been projected? It's at an angle of 45. What is sine of 45? 1 by root 2. Rationalizing the denominator, what exactly I'll get the answer as? Root 2 mu, and that's your answer. This is the answer for question number 38. Then 39th. In the above problem, find the change in kinetic energy between the point of projection and the point where the body strikes the ground. Yes, and I'm waiting for you. These students were doing the 39th problem, page number 74. In the same problem, for the same problem that's connected, students, find change in kinetic energy between the point of projection and the point where the body strikes the ground. Yana, are you there, Yana? And Yana, you raised your hand earlier. What happened? Okay, fine. She's not responding. Okay, Sneha, tell me. Okay, wait, Sneha. Saud has raised hand. Okay, Yana is, wait a minute, Yana has posted something and it seems her mic is not working. I'm not able to hear you, Yana. Your mic is on, but I'm not able to hear you. It doesn't matter. South, you answer, South. Carry on. South, you raise your hand for 39th. Good. South is also not replying. Sneha, you answer.
Yes, sir.
Bolo.
Sir, we know that kinetic energy would be equal to p square by 2m. So for the initial kinetic energy, I found the initial momentum first, which is equal to m into v cos 45. The magnitude of the velocity, that is u cos 45 the whole square plus u sin 45 the whole square, which is nothing but m into u. In the second case also, the final kinetic energy, the final momentum would have the same magnitude, which is equal to m into u. So p square by 2.
M into u or m into u square? What is it?
Yes, sir.
What exactly the velocity will be? Will it be u or will it be u square?
Sir, it will be u, so it will not be u square.
Fine.
Yes,
Then,
sir. So for the initial kinetic energy, I simply use the formula p square by 2m, which would be m square u square divided by 2m, which is half mv square. When we find the final kinetic energy, we get the same value, which is half mv square. So this shows change in kinetic energy would be 0. So there is no change as such.
students, she actually mathematically proved it. और ये हमने बताया भी था students, the velocity with which a body is launched, it will strike the ground exactly with the same velocity. So what exactly the launching initial kinetic energy, if I consider half mv square, final half mu square, final minus initial, what exactly change in kinetic energy will be 0 straight away. और अगर तुम चाहो भी तो रिजल्ट देखो तो ये she what she picked up, उसने किया ये कंपोनेंट को उसने स्क्वायर ही लेके तो u ही तो निकाला उसने. Then in the second case also she found out u only, and what's the formula for kinetic energy? Half mu square. Students, is this clear to all of you all? मुझे बताओ students, 39th, was it that much, was it that much tricky for one to get the answer?
No, sir.
I made it very clear. The launching speed and the striking speed is exactly the same. अगर यहाँ देखो ना, यहाँ पे तुम resolve करो ना, same answer मिल रहा है. यहाँ पे भी तुमने resolve किया same. सिर्फ वो बात है कि direction reverse हो जाता है. हेलो, अगर तो suppose तुम vertical और इन दोनों का देखो, change देखो. This is upwards and this is downwards. Only direction has got reversed. But see the magnitude is the same. Equal in magnitude, opposite in direction, cancels out each other. If I want to go for change in this case, इसका direction reverse हो जाएगा. Equal in magnitude, opposite in direction, that means we'll get it 0. Students, क्या ये clear हुआ सबको? So for 39th question, when somebody asks you what exactly the change in kinetic energy, then change in kinetic energy is final minus the initial. What will be your answer? The velocity with the body is launched at an angle theta from the horizontal. The body will land onto the ground with the same angle with the horizontal. Thereby, the speed of launching and the speed with which it strikes will remain the same. Hence, the change in kinetic energy will be simply equal to 0. And she used which formula? She used which formula? She used the formula is equal to what? The linear momentum P is equal to under root 2 mk. उसने क्या बोला? Momentum के बारे में क्या बोला? What she used the formula? उसने p square by 2m बोला students. She used this. और ये तुम लोगों ने 10th में भी पढ़ा हुआ है. A relation between linear momentum and translation kinetic energy, students. One can easily get a relation. What's the formula for kinetic energy, students? Kinetic energy is equal to what? Half mv square. इसके भी problems पूछ सकते हैं students MCQs में, ये ध्यान में रखना. Multiply by m, divide by m. Agreed? So can I say 2mk is equal to what? M square v square. Can I say p square? What is m into v? Momentum. So what is p? Under root 2mk. That's a relation between linear momentum and translation kinetic energy. That's all. So agar change in momentum If I consider in this case, listen carefully, they're trying to go for kinetic energy, we consider. This is half mv square, we consider. But we are not going to go for it. The change in momentum we consider be what? Final in the initial we consider. But यहाँ पे तुम्हें change in kinetic energy पूछा, you have to go with respect to your velocities. The answer for this will be simply equal to 0. Is this clear to all of your students? 39th?
Yes.
Okay. Can I erase the students?
Yes, sir.
Student, now solve 40th question. Kavita, you joined in late. Is it?
Yes, sir.
You joined in late. Right now you joined in.
No, sir, I was disconnected.
Pardon?
Sir, I was disconnected.
Okay,
So I
fine.
joined again.
Okay, fine. And how's your paper? कितने marks मिले? कुछ पता है? हाँ कविता?
Actually, I have not solved the paper.
Okay. You didn't
Not-
means you didn't give the paper?
Sir, I have to give that paper because I was traveling from
Okay.
hometown.
Fine, doesn't matter. लेकिन solve करना, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes.
And अभी जो problems करा रहा था वो समझ में आ रहा था?
हाँ, sir. I was
Yes, sir.
solving with you.
Fine, fine. Doesn't matter. Reply करो और answer भी करो, okay?
Yes, sir.
We are doing now 40th question, page number 74.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Anybody who get the answer for the 40th one, please reach down. Just go on to your instinct, students. जो समझ में आता है वैसे try करो. Don't try to think something different. The entire solution is within the statements only. Draw proper diagram. Read it carefully. Is anybody? Okay, shall I give you all hint, students? Shall I give you all hint?
Yes, sir.
See one thing, students. Listen carefully. अगर तुम ध्यान से read करोगे question, I don't know about it, but everybody should have got this. For a projectile launched from a point on the horizontal ground, this is question number 48, students. Okay. That's just with the last problems are slightly trickier as compared to the beginning ones we consider. For a projectile launched from a point on the horizontal ground, the speed when it is at a height, greatest height, let us say that this is the launch we consider. Okay, this is greatest height. So I'll consider speed at this point A. This is point O. This is point C. I'll consider. So the speed at the greatest height is root 2 by 5 times the speed when it is half of its greatest height. This is greatest height. Can I say this is half? Let me take this as point B. Speed at point B यानी ये tangent आएगा. ये क्या है? ux होगा. ux क्या होगा? u cos theta ही होगा ना. अगर मैं project करता हूँ with the velocity, if I happen to go for the components, so this is my u cos theta, this is my u sin theta. Yani now suppose if I take at a height h by 2, this is h by 2. Can I say I'm having a particular velocity at a certain instant? Yani what is the velocity of the body after a certain time? ये वाला क्वेश्चन पूछा है स्टूडेंट्स. ये भी निकालो ना. ये भी तुम निकाल दोगे तो आंसर आ जाएगा. ये आंसर ये वाला is equal to √2/5 times. दिया क्या है? u cos theta is equal to √2/5 times the velocity at point B. क्या ये तुम्हें दिया है? प्रॉब्लम है? हाँ या ना बोलो.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
तुम b भी निकालो ना. Didn't I give you the formula for velocity at a particular time? क्या करोगे तुम? हाँ सर, इसको हम रिजॉल्व करते हैं सर. एग्रीड. तो यहाँ का अगर मैं हॉरिजॉन्टल वेलोसिटी लूं तो हॉरिजॉन्टल वेलोसिटी u cos थीटा ही होगा. वर्टिकल vy क्या होगा स्टूडेंट्स? ये मेरा vx है. vy क्या होगा?
U
क्या
sin
तुम
theta
बता
minus
सकते हो?
GT.
हाँ, लेकिन हाफ द हाइट है. हाफ द हाइट है ना.
Yes,
हाफ द
sir.
हाइट है. तो तुम टाइम के हिसाब से नहीं दोगे. डोंट यूज टाइम का इक्वेशन स्टूडेंट्स. वेलोसिटी y स्क्वायर. ध्यान से सुनना. वेलोसिटी फाइनल at point B. Which velocity? Vertical velocity. Okay. Vertical velocity final at point B. V square we consider is equal to what exactly consider will
U
be?
square plus 2S.
Uy the whole square initial velocity along y-axis plus 2 into acceleration along y-axis into displacement. आ गया तुम्हारा इक्वेशन. मुझे बताओ जब भी तुम यहाँ पे है at point P तो what is the height? ये s क्या बन जाएगा? h by 2.
By 2.
ये acceleration क्या बन जाएगा? माइनस g. स्टूडेंट्स गेटिंग इट?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ये तुम्हारा uy क्या है? What is this uy?
U
What
sin
is uy
theta.
है? u sin theta. Can you find out vy? हाँ, एग्रीड. इतना मिला.
Yes, sir.
लेकिन सर ये मेरा आंसर है. नहीं, मेरा आंसर v चाहिए. हेलो वेक्टर्स तुम्हें v पूछा गया है. अभी तुम्हारे हाथ में vy आ गया है. तुम्हारे हाथ में vx आ गया है. तो v क्या होगा? v क्या होगा? आ गया. ये क्या है? वेलोसिटी आफ्टर टाइम t. यानी यहाँ पे जो तुम वेलोसिटी डालोगे ना वो ये होगा स्टूडेंट्स. कुछ समझ में आ रहा है स्टूडेंट्स? हाँ स्टूडेंट्स, आर यू गेटिंग इट?
Yes, sir.
एवरीबडी once again please try to hold yourself, listen carefully. अगर मैं बॉडी को वापस में बोल रहा हूँ स्टूडेंट्स, एवरीबडी लिसन केयरफुली. when I project the body from the ground at an angle theta with a horizontal, students, let us say the initial velocity is u. The velocity along x-axis will be equal to what? U cos theta. The velocity along y-axis will be equal to U sin theta. When the body reaches at the highest position we consider, ux will be U cos theta. Now they have said it that the velocity at the highest point is equal to root 2 upon 5 times the velocity at a position which is half the maximum height. तो मैं यहाँ पे ये भी निकालना है, बस ये भी निकालना है, ये भी निकाल दोगे तो आंसर मिल जाएगा. ये भी ना, ये भी निकालना है, ये भी निकालना है, तो ये भी कैसे निकालोगे? अगर तुम्हें फाइनल वेलोसिटी ऑफ x आफ्टर टाइम p मिलेगा या फाइनल वेलोसिटी इसका मिलेगा तो तुम निकाल सकते हो. क्या फॉर्मूला होगा? अंडर रूट ये हो गया. vx क्या होगा? सिर्फ vx तो हमेशा कांस्टेंट रहता है, u cos थीटा ही आएगा. vy कैसे निकालोगे? ये आ गया तुम्हारा फॉर्मूला. यहाँ पे s क्या है? h/2 है. Agreed? Can I substitute and get the answer? And take this root of it, squaring both the sides, and try to get the value of theta. क्या ये clear हुआ students आपको?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it seems Sanjana has raised hand. Sanjana has got it. I'm just waiting for a few more students. Sanjana, you can just type your answer. What angle you got it at? You got your final relation in tan or you got it in cos? Okay, correct, Sanjana. Okay, fine. Either you can get it. Fine. संजना तुम पहले की नहीं मिला तुम्हें, कहाँ पे अटके थे? Where were you stuck?
Sir, Vy equation.
ये वाला में?
Yes, sir.
It's nothing but linear motion in simple visuals. और यही चीज मैंने अभी हाफ प्रोजेक्टाइल में भी दिया है. वहां पे मैंने क्या दिया है? तुम्हारा Vx will be equal to U only. Vy will be equal to what? Minus GT. J cap वही होगा हमेशा. वहां पे कंपोनेंट cos थीटा sin थीटा नहीं आता है, बिकॉज तुमने बॉडी को प्रोजेक्ट ही किया है विद U, हॉरिजॉन्टली प्रोजेक्ट किया है. यू हैव इट. प्लीज ये ध्यान रखना प्लीज. I'm telling you very clearly, जब भी हाफ प्रोजेक्टाइल के ऊपर होगा ना स्टूडेंट्स, please not this complete projectile, for half projectile. If I make a body to project halfway, please, this is the velocity horizontally. अगर मैं यहाँ पे मैं अगर दो वेलोसिटी देता हूँ तो स्टूडेंट्स इसको u cos थीटा मत लिखना कभी भी. Don't write on this as u cos theta, students. This is actually u we consider after time v. This is vx, which is equal to u only. This is vy. हाँ, अगर सपोज मैं यहाँ पे थीटा लेता हूँ तो ये v cos थीटा will be u only. Do keep this in mind. Don't change this part of it. क्योंकि यहाँ पे मैंने प्रोजेक्ट कैसे किया? हॉरिजॉन्टली किया है. लेकिन अभी ध्यान से सुनना, अगर मैं प्रॉब्लम चेंज करूं और मैंने बोला कि द बॉडी इज प्रोजेक्टेड inclined. I'm standing on a tower. Hello, students. I'm standing on a tower. And now I'm throwing the body inclined with the horizontal. तो तुम इसको ले सकते हो कंपोनेंट. समझ में आया स्टूडेंट्स? हाँ स्टूडेंट्स, ये समझ में आया और ये पार्ट क्लियर हुआ हाफ प्रोजेक्टाइल में? प्लीज ये सारी चीजें रीड करना अच्छी तरह से. डोंट जस्ट ब्लाइंडली गो अहेड विद द प्रॉब्लम्स. Try to solve this. I want few more students to get the answer, please. Yes, come on, anybody else? Aditi, Gauri, the quite smart Janani.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Janani. Answer aa raha hai?
I'm trying.
But try to get it, my dear. You have to answer. Huh?
Okay, sir.
South, getting it, South.
Sir, I understood. I'm solving it. 1 minute.
Okay, pathway. Soumya, Udit, Vidhi Paul. I forced her to put on the mic, na Vidhi? Okay. Shall I tell Sanjana to solve now further? Okay, Sanjana, come on, carry on. Follow. क्या करोगे?
तो सर वो इक्वेशन आपने जैसे बोला v square is equal to u square 2as, we get the velocity and y is equal to u sin theta by root 2.
तो v by the whole square will equal to what? ये क्या हो रहा है तुम्हारा u by square will be equal to what? U square
sin square theta
plus sorry ये होगा -2
minus 2g h by 2.
h by 2 तो ये 2 कैंसिल हो जाएगा.
Yes, sir. And we can write h is u square sin square theta by 2g.
Very good. U square sin square theta minus g. And what is the formula for h will be equal to, students?
U square sin square theta by 2g.
By 2g. Okay. Now g also will get cancelled. Students, ये 1 है. 1 minus half. 1 minus half कितना होगा? What is 1
Half.
minus half? Half. So can I say velocity at point B will be equal to under root Vy square का आंसर क्या है? So this 1 minus half will be half. So this is u square sin square theta by 2 plus what is Vx square? Sanjana,
So
what is
u
Vx
square
square?
cos u square cos square theta.
U square cos square theta. Absolutely correct. If you're solving this, what exactly you'll get the answer as? U square sin square theta plus 2u square cos square theta. Happens. Can I remove u square?
U square common.
U square common. So what exactly you consider? Sin square theta plus 2 cos square theta. Which can I run plus cos square theta plus cos square theta, and that is equal to 1.
1 plus cos square theta.
Yes. So can I say this will be under root u square into bracket 1 plus cos square theta, and that is velocity at point B. Now can you go for this?
Yes, sir.
Squaring both the sides. Squaring both the sides, students. What is the squaring both the sides?
U square cos
square.
square theta is
Yes.
equals to 2 by 5 into u square 1 plus cos square theta.
Okay. U square in bracket 1 plus cos theta the 1 plus cos theta. Cos square theta, sorry. Okay. Now u square will get cancelled. Agreed. So what will be 5 cos square theta is equal to 2 plus 2 cos square theta. Is it?
Yes, sir. 3 cos square theta is equals to that.
Okay. So cos square 3 cos square theta is equal to 2. So cos square theta is equal to what exactly I'm getting it? 2 by 3 I'm getting it. How come?
So while solving the VB, there should be an upon 2, na? Sin square theta plus 2 cos square theta upon 2.
ये upon 2 रहेगा. Please, ये upon
हाँ,
2.
sir.
Very good. Upon 2 रहेगा, students. So now if I square this, which can I say upon 2 will still exist? So ये cancel हो जाएगा, है ना? So now if I happen to consider this will be
1 plus cos square theta.
ये देखो, this will be 1 plus cos square theta हो जाएगा. Agreed. So can I say that becomes 1 and 4. 1 by 4 cos theta will be equal to 1 by 2.
1 by 2. Theta 60 degrees.
So this will be upon 2, which I'll just start. ये upon 1. LCM लोगे तो ये 2 आएगा यहाँ पे. Okay. थोड़ा सा calculation है, students. थोड़ा सा calculations you have to do it. If you get the calculations properly done, you'll be able to get it. Once again, students, what exactly it is? She found out uy student, that is u square sin square theta, displacement को h by 2 ले लिया, ये 2 इससे cancel कर दिया तो minus gh. फिर h का formula हमने डाल दिया. What is formula for h? u square sin square theta by 2g. g gets cancelled. Students, ये है 1 minus half. 1 minus half यानी half बचेगा. So what is vy square? u square sin square theta by 2 plus u square cos theta. LCM will be 2, which I missed out over here. Students, ये 2 आना चाहिए. फिर मैंने 2 को यहाँ पे ले लिया, सॉल्व किया तो मुझे u square 1 plus cos square theta by 2 मिला. यानी I got VB, which I have to put it back over here. I've known this. Condition ये दिया हुआ था. Squaring both the sides, solving it, you got the value of projection as 60 degrees.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, if we are taking the acceleration is equal to minus g, so height should also we should take it also as negative, right?
Which one?
So for the equation you have written v square is equal to u square plus 2as.
My dear, the body is going upwards. ऊपर की तरफ प्रोजेक्ट हो रहा है. At a height h by 2 और यहाँ पे. Hello.
But you said that if we take acceleration due to gravity as negative, so then.
My dear, for body moving vertically upwards, your displacement will be always positive. Gravitational acceleration is always negative, directed vertically downwards. ये सिर्फ vertically downwards के लिए था, तो वापस confuse कर रहा है. खुद भी हो रहा है, दूसरों को भी
Yes, I
confuse.
got it. हाँ, got it.
खुद भी confuse हो रहा है, दूसरों को भी confuse कर रहा है. साउथ, वापस मैं लास्ट टाइम तुम्हें बता रहा हूँ, ध्यान से सुनना. कोई भी बॉडी को तुम प्रोजेक्ट करते हो ऊपर की तरफ, स्टूडेंट्स, तुम्हारा डिस्प्लेसमेंट, वेलोसिटी सारे पॉजिटिव होंगे, ग्रेविटेशनल एक्सेलरेशन नेगेटिव. जब भी बॉडी नीचे की तरफ आता है, तो इन दैट केस योर ग्रेविटेशनल एक्सेलरेशन तुम पॉजिटिव ले सकते हो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, जो तुम नॉर्मली करते आ रहे थे पहले से. लेकिन अगर बाई चांस तुम्हें डिस्प्लेसमेंट का ऑप्शन नेगेटिव में आया तो नेगेटिव में नहीं मिलेगा तुम्हें. क्यों? क्योंकि तुमने जी को पॉजिटिव में लिया. अगर तुम जी को नेगेटिव मिलोगे तो तुम्हें एस भी नेगेटिव में मिलेगा, वी भी नेगेटिव मिलेगा. कहाँ पे? फॉर अ बॉडी डाउनवर्ड्स. सो ईदर वे यू कैन कंसीडर, डजंट मैटर, यू जस्ट गो ऑन टू योर कंसेप्चुअल अंडरस्टैंडिंग. वो तो फ्रेम ऑफ वो तो तुम्हारा साइन कन्वेंशंस के हिसाब से क्या तुम्हें लेना है. और वही हमारा साइन कन्वेंशंस प्रूव हो गया सही. कहाँ पे? प्रोजेक्टाइल के अंदर. जो हम लोग ने वर्टिकल मोशन में किया था प्रोजेक्टाइल के अंदर, देखो ना यहाँ पे माइनस जे कैप हम लोगों ने लिखा है कि नहीं लिखा? वेलोसिटी अलोंग द डाउनवर्ड्स, व्हाट एक्जेक्टली रोट इन टर्म्स ऑफ नेगेटिव ओनली वी रोट इट. सो क्या ये क्लियर हुआ? 40th एवरीवन, शैल आई इरेज दिस?
Sir, 1 minute.
Please, those who have done the 38, 39, 40, I want to solve question number 37. Friends, did we solve 27th? 27th हुआ है हमारा?
No, sir.
Okay, तो पहले 37 solve करो students. First solve 37, then go for 27th and 28th. First solve 37, then 27 and 28. Same exercise. We erase कर सकते हो? So can I erase it?
Yes, sir, done.
37, 27, 28. Anyone? Aditi. Aditi, you got all three?
No,
Aditi, you
sir,
got all
37 done. Doing
Which
for
one?
38. Sir, I got the 37th one. And
Okay.
I'm doing for 38 now.
Okay, no, okay, fine. Give the answer for 37. Chalo, you give the answer for 37. Since you raised your hand, there is over 37. Please, everybody concentrate on the 37th one.
Oh.
Okay. I'll read the question. Just hold. I'll read the question first. So its 37th, it's given to you is a particle of mass 100 grams is fired from a point on a horizontal ground with a speed of 20 meter per second. The mass of the particle is given to how much? 100 grams.
100 grams. Sir.
Is fired from a horizontal ground with a speed of 20 meter per second, making an angle of 30 degrees. Making an angle of 30 degrees with the horizontal. Find the magnitude of change in momentum of a particle between the highest position. Very good. ये point O लेता हूँ और ये point A लेता हूँ. This is the highest position. Okay. So I want change in momentum. We consider that is momentum at point A minus momentum at point O. I want change in momentum space. So find out the change in momentum. Find the magnitude. Find the magnitude of change in momentum, students. Okay, of the particle between the highest position and the point of trajectory. Yes, carry on.
Yes, sir. So first I calculated the horizontal momentum, which will be equal to 1 by 10 into 20, which is equal to 2.
Your voice
Mass
is
into
cracking.
velocity, so
Yeah,
momentum.
your voice is cracking. The voice is cracking.
Sir, now?
Yeah, below. What is the initial momentum? We consider momentum at point O.
So can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, below.
Yes, sir. So first we will first calculate the initial momentum, which will be equal to 1 by 10 into 20, which is equal to 2.
Okay.
And then, sir, the final momentum will equal to be 1 by 10 into 20 into cos 30, so.
Okay.
So, sir, then we will get which will be equal to which will be equal to root 3, sir, and then we will square, means we will take the magnitude of it. So like it will be 4 minus 3, because the 2 and 2 square minus root 3 square, total root over, which will be equal to 1 kilogram meter per second.
Okay. But still, I didn't get you. What made you to say 20 upon we consider as a mass into velocity to get as momentum as 2 in that case? Your initial momentum was with respect to theta. So तुम्हारा initial along horizontal क्या आएगा? That will be equal to mu cos theta I cap. This will be mu sin theta j cap. What is the final momentum when it reaches at the highest position? What exactly I'll consider over here? This will be simply mu cos theta I cap. That is final momentum. Change का मतलब क्या हुआ? Final minus initial. Final minus initial तो ये तो cancel हो जाएगा. mu cos theta I cap minus mu cos theta I cap minus mu sin theta j cap. तो ये तो cancel हो गया. What is change in momentum in vector form क्या आएगा तुम्हारे हाथ में? Minus mu sin theta j cap. But I want magnitude. What is magnitude of change in momentum? Is simply mu sin theta. Is the mass of the body given to you? Of course, it's 100 converted into kilograms. Is the velocity given to you? Yes, 20. What is the angle of projection? That is 30 degree. Find sine of 30. That is equal to half. Solving it, what's the answer will be? 1. मुझे ये बताओ, तुमने क्या किया, तुमने इनका कंपोनेंट्स निकाल के 4 निकाला, तुमने क्या किया, तुमने 4 और 3 कहाँ से आ रही? 4
एक सर 4
हाँ
मतलब मैंने क्या किया सर कि पहले मैंने हॉरिजॉन्टल इनिशियल मोमेंटम निकाला जो था, मैंने 100/1000 into 20 किया, बस एक नॉर्मल
okay,
निकाला विदाउट कंपोनेंट ब्रेक करे, बिना
oh that is
कंपोनेंट को ब्रेक नहीं किया मैंने।
okay, that is wrong in that case. स्टूडेंट्स, ये प्रॉब्लम और प्रीवियस वाले प्रॉब्लम में फर्क क्या था? सेम ही है स्टूडेंट्स, क्यों टेंशन ले रहे हो? हम लोग ने इसके पहले वाले क्वेश्चन में किया था ना, व्हाट इज द चेंज इन मोमेंटम फ्रॉम द पॉइंट ऑफ प्रोजेक्शन टू द पॉइंट ऑफ लैंडिंग, सेम थिंग, लेकिन यहाँ पे था एट पोजीशन एट अ सर्टेन हाइट, बस वही पूछा था। तो फाइनल मोमेंटम मैंने निकाल दिया, इनिशियल मोमेंटम, इन दोनों का समेशन कीजिए, वेक्टर फॉर्म है, ये वेक्टर फॉर्म है स्टूडेंट। दिस इज मोमेंटम अलोंग एक्स एक्सिस, मोमेंटम अलोंग वाई एक्सिस, दिस इज अ मोमेंटम इनिशियल, सो पी आई इज इक्वल टू पी एक्स प्लस पी वाई, that's my initial momentum. Final is this, what has changed? Final minus initial, फाइनल माइनस इनिशियल, माइनस करोगे तो इसका साइन चेंज होगा, इसका भी साइन चेंज होगा, ये दोनों कैंसिल हो गया, ये हुआ तुम्हारा चेंज इन मोमेंटम इन वेक्टर फॉर्म, but I want in magnitude, simply we can consider and get the answer. Is this 27th clear now, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sneha, which one you want to go for? 27, 28, both?
Sir, I can both.
Okay. Can I erase 37, students? Can I erase 37? Students, क्या इसको erase कर दूं मैं?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Sneha, give me the answer for the 27th one.
Yes, sir. Sir, in this question, it is given that the cricketer is throwing the ball to a maximum horizontal distance of 100 meters. So, since it's the maximum horizontal distance, he must have thrown the projectile at an angle of 45 degrees, because range will be maximum when theta is 45.
Absolutely
So,
correct.
when we apply the formula u square sine 2 theta by g, we know that range is 100, so we can get initial velocity by that formula. And if we know that the speed of the projection remains same in both the cases, now it's given how high above the ground will the cricketer throw the same ball. So high above the ground, it means that we consider the maximum height reached when it is theta is 90, which means it can be vertical motion if we consider. So the maximum height reaches u square by 2g. And if we
Absolutely.
simply use the value of the speed obtained, we'll get the maximum height in this
Very
case.
good. Very good. Students, see one thing. She classified the question very properly. दो parts को उसने solve कर दिया और वहाँ पे लिखा भी वैसे है. Students, if you go for the 27th question, what exactly the 27th question is speaking about? So the 27th question speaks about a cricketer can throw a ball to a maximum horizontal distance. R max. R max कितना दिया? 100 मीटर. तो तुरंत तुम्हारा दिमाग होना चाहिए, सर रेंज मैक्सिमम कभी होगा जब ये u स्क्वायर sin 2 theta by g, लेकिन theta क्या होगा मेरा? 45 डिग्री. Is this clear to all of you all? So now if you solve this, take g as 10. ये क्या होगा? So this becomes 1000. What is sine of 45? Will be sine of 45 will be sine of 90. So can I get the value of u square? Yes, the value of u square is equal to how much? 1000. What exactly? Now the question they're trying to put forward, students. How high above the ground the cricketer will throw? The how high it will throw. Okay, the same ball, assuming the speed of projection of the ball to be the same, keeping u constant. यानी ये u यहाँ भी करना है. Okay, मुझे बताओ students, what's the formula for height? तो बोलोगे sir u square sin square theta by 2g. Agar suppose if they ask you how high, that means I need to go for maximum height. Vertical motion, तो vertical motion के लिए theta क्या बन जाएगा? 90 degrees. Since vertical motion के लिए sin 90 हो जाएगा, theta becomes 90. अगर theta को 90 लोगे तो ऑब्जेक्ट सीधा ऊपर जाएगा. ठीक है, it's going to go vertically. तो इसको 90 ले लो, तो what's my answer for it? Sir, h will be equal to what? U square by 2g. How much is U square? Keeping the speed constant, they've said it very clearly. What exactly U square is given to me? It's 1000 divided by 2 into 10, cancelling it, 50. What's the height? 50 meters. And they've told you to take GS 10 meters per second questions. Is this clear to all of you all? Students, this is a 27th problem clear. This is question number 27. Horizontal range से हमें U square मिला, वही U square हम लोग ने vertical motion के लिए ले लिया for maximum height. Theta is 90. We got the height as 50 meter. That means if I throw a object, if I throw a body with a speed of 10 to 10 meter per second, students, 10 to 10 meter per second. The answer sunna, at an angle of 45 degree, it can cover a maximum horizontal distance of how much? 100 meters. 100 meters. And the same body, if I throw with a speed of 10 to 10 meter per second, vertically upwards, it can go to a height of 50 meters. Is this clear? So समझ में आ रहा है what exactly the question is? Can I erase this now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. $28, anybody? 28? 28. Okay, Sneha, come on, answer. 28, you raise your hand.
Yes, sir. Sir, it is given that the ceiling is 25 meters high. So the horizontal distance in this case we have to find. It is also given that the ball just scraps the ceiling. Thus, it shows that the maximum height which would be attained by the ball would be 25 meters. So if we use the formula U square sine square theta by g, we have been given the initial velocity. We can find the once again. Yes, sir. We have been given the initial velocity, so we can find the theta in this case. So
Okay,
after,
angle of projection.
yeah. So I first found the angle of projection, and after finding the angle of projection, I use that angle of projection in the formula U square sine 2 theta by g to find the range, and I got the answer.
Absolutely clear. Students, now please read this question once again. 28. Everybody read it, students. थोड़ा सा ये है कि थोड़ा सा कैलकुलेटिव जरूर होगा, लेकिन थोड़ा सा एस्टिमेशंस अगर तुम करोगे तो you can get the answer, students. Okay, now listen carefully. The ceiling of a long hall is 25 meter high. So think as if this is a ceiling of a long hall, okay, and that is 25 meter high. H is equal to 25 meter high. Is that clear? What is the horizontal distance that a ball thrown from a point on the ground with a speed of 40 meters per second will cover, given that the ball just scraps the ceiling? That means just touches and moves further, right? It's not completely in contact, hardly, it just scraps and it moves. So I need to find out R. पूछा है R. अभी तुम कैसे निकालोगे R के लिए? ये तुम्हारा थीटा है, तो तुम्हारे हाथ में दिया क्या है, एक तो g दिया है, how much is that given to you, 9.8 meter per second square. वापस मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ प्रॉब्लम, स्टूडेंट्स लिसन केयरफुली. The ceiling of a long wall is 25 meter high. Speed of projection is given to us 40 meter per second, students. Speed दिया हुआ है. Okay, the ball is thrown onto the ground with the speed and covers. The ball just scraps the ceiling. Now, when you look at the problem, students, H, U, R. So just go on to your instinct. First, let us go for H. What's the formula for H? So that will be U square sin square theta by 2g. चलो इसको फॉर्मूला लिखो ना साइड पे, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. चलो फिर लिखो R का फॉर्मूला. तुम लोग सर U square sin 2 theta by g. अभी तुम सोचो तुम्हें R चाहिए. R चाहिए तो तुम क्या चाहिए, U चाहिए. अरे हाँ, U तो मेरे हाथ में है. G, हाँ सर G भी है, सिर्फ मुझे थीटा नहीं मालूम. थीटा कहाँ से मिलेगा भाई, यहाँ से मिलेगा ना. Can I get over here? Why not? Now when you look into it, what exactly the height is given to us, 25 into 2 into G is 9.8 divided by what exactly, U square, that is 1600. Can you say that is equal to sin square theta? Can I get in terms of sin theta? ये 98 को कहने रहा 98 by 10. Agreed. And 98 को कहने रहा 49 twos are. Now students, now if I happen to solve further, what am I going to get it? That is equal to sin theta. Root of 25 will be 5. This will be 2. This will be 7. This will be 40. And this is root 10. This will get cancelled. So can I say this will be 5 2s are 10. So can I say 7 by 4 root 10 is equal to sin theta? Students, can you get the angle of theta? Chalo. No need. You can directly put over your sin to now. So get the angle theta and get it over here. Try to find out angle. Students, try to find out the angle theta. Anybody has got the value of theta, students?
Sir, it is 33.62.
Okay, now see, you got 33. अगर estimation से करोगे तो कैसे होगा? ध्यान से सुनना students. Now please, I'm putting it back over here. 7 by 4 if I happen to consider, students. I can get 7 by 4 if I happen to consider this case. That means somewhere or the other, if I rationalize it, so can I say 7 by 4 root 10 upon 10, and 0.7 by 4 into 3.2. Root 10 is 3.2.
Yes, sir.
4 8s are 32. देखो 8 7 to 56 आया. Students, sin theta, I'm getting it as around 0.56. Everybody please hold for a moment. Hold for a moment. ये अगर multiple choice question होता तो तुम कैसे solve करते? अगर ये problem you would have asked in the board exams, of course you have to use your logbooks. Without that you can't. लेकिन अगर ये होता तो देखो मैंने क्या किया, 7 by 4 root 10 मैंने rationalize किया तो root 10 by 10. Agreed? 7 by 10 को 0.7 by 4 लिखा. Root 10 is 3.2. 4 8s are 8 7s are 56. So now 0.56. Students, what exactly is sine of 30? Can I say it's half? Agreed? Sine of 30 is equal to half. That is 0.5. Sine of 45, students, is 1 by root 2. Anybody can tell me what's the value of 1 by root 2? I told you all this. To remember it. 0.707. यानी तुम्हारा जो एंगल होगा ना स्टूडेंट्स, तुम्हारा जो एंगल होगा ये 30 और 45 के बीच में ही आएगा. वेरी क्लोज टू 30. क्या ये क्लियर हुआ सबको?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
है ना? Now, suppose if I happen to go for a proper angle, for that you have to use your logbook, students. Okay, for that you have to use a logbook. अगर मैं 30 degrees यहाँ पे लेता हूँ, suppose अगर मैं 30 लेता हूँ, चलो 0.5 लेता हूँ, 0.5 if I go for 30, तो ये कितना होगा? 60 हो जाएगा. How much is u square given to me? How much is u square given to me?
40 into 40.
Yeah, that means what will be 1600 into sine of 60 will be equal to root 3 by 2. G, let me take it as 10. Cancellation. 280. 80 into 1.732. Yani 8 into 17.32. Look over here, what's the answer? What's the answer getting it? Is your answer closer to around 140, 150 के आसपास?
It would be 138.56.
Yes, it's closer to 150. Answer given is 150 students. और
Yes, sir,
मिलेगा
it's 150.
तुम्हें मिलेगा students. अगर तुम proper angle निकालो तो मिलेगा. You don't have to worry about that. लेकिन have you understood how to solve the problem?
Yes, sir.
और जब भी multiple choice questions देंगे ना students, please they won't give you such weird decimals to get. अगर ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या होगा मालूम है? They'll give you what, you know, they'll give you this angles. The magic triangle what you added, 37, 53. Students, that means this will be 3, 4, 5. Now suppose if I say 5 by 6, we consider that is 5, 6 are 30, 3 by 5. Sine of what? Sine of 37 degrees. Can I say 3 by 5? 0.6. Kinetic, this is 37 degrees. Yes. I can take this 37 degrees accordingly. Agreed. Lekin they will not give you in this case. They'll try to give you values which can be easily solved. Hope this part 28 is clear to all the students in the group.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I erase the students?
Sir, when we are finding the range, you took G, you assumed it as 10.
What are you saying?
So when you have taken the range, while finding the range, you assumed G to be as 10 or 9.8.
My dear, I'm doing it to multiple choice question. तुम 9.8 लेके करो ना, कोई problem नहीं.
Okay.
See, one thing, students, try to distinguish your problems very clearly. सबसे पहले ये जो प्रॉब्लम दिया है ये तुम्हारा बोर्ड टाइप का प्रॉब्लम है क्योंकि ये बहुत कैलकुलेटिव आ है. एग्रीड. तो कैलकुलेटिव अभी मैंने यहाँ पे क्या किया, मैंने देखो इस केस पे को भैया मैंने जी को मैंने 10 ले लिया इन दिस केस. मैं चाहता तो 9.8 भी ले सकता था, 49 भी कंसिडर, यहाँ पे भी 9.8 49 चूज आ जाता था. Is that clear? I could have got it in that case. So I could have worked out in that manner. That is different. That is all a different story. You don't have to worry about that. Look into the problem. If it's 49, you can take 9.8. Divisible होना चाहिए तुम्हारा. वो तुम्हारे ऊपर है how to go about it. लेकिन my approach towards it is when they give you multiple choice questions, students, please do not worry. They will not give you such weird decimals. They'll give you straight away 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees. Or they'll give you 53, 37. अगर ऐसा कुछ आया तो you have to use your logbooks to solve it. My concern was, is 20th clear? Looking at the diagram, we first spoke about H, we then spoke about R. From H, we tried to get the value of theta. That value of theta we substitute over here. Can you get the value of R? Yes, that was our purpose. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Next lecture will be continuing further. Okay, students. Next lecture, please, students. Just try working on students 28, 29. Are you listening, students?
Yes, sir.
Put it on, please. 28, 29, 30th, 31st, 30th, 31st, 37th, and 36th.
So we did 28 and 37 today.
Pardon?
So we did 28 and 37 this time.
28 we have done. Okay, so 29, 30th, 31st. Students, the questions are 29, 30th, 31st. We did 37th also, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Do 36 and 34. Is this clear? Okay, students. So we wind up and revise the formulas also. Okay.